tell us, what was your first acting experience? How did you get the bug?
Yeah, so I initially studied finance and accounting in college, and so that was really my background. And I actually, did a brief stint on Wall Street working in New York before coming out to LA. And where I was born in England, and I lived in England and then Australia for a few years before making it out to the U.S. And just in the bubbles that I was in, a life in a creative field wasn't really exactly an option, So it's kind of hard to even describe now. I'm not sure what hit, but I basically turned down like a Wall Street job that would have been really, really great to just on a whim move to Los Angeles and try this thing in movies. And at first I didn't know that it was going to be acting for sure. I just knew that I'd always loved film. I was young enough to have all this energy that I could do something with. And I just decided I was going to go for the Hail Mary as opposed to the safe thing, just because I had time on my side at the time and I could. And so I initially came out here. I worked for Morgan Freeman's production company doing budgets, and I worked briefly for a little hedge fund that was managing money to invest in films. And so I was doing a little bit of everything, but I guess what really gave me the bug was just an acting teacher, this guy, Larry Moss, who's a very famous acting coach. He, coaches everyone from Leonardo DiCaprio to, Kate Blanchett, a lot of great people. And I just went to a class that he was teaching for 4 days. And I guess what really gave me the bug was, it was my first introduction to some of the great American plays over the last 50 years. And there was just these really great themes in those things that I felt put a microscope on a lot of stuff that we don't talk about as a society. And I found that, through art, we can create a commentary and create a social commentary on things that could hopefully lead to a discussion for people that might lead to them, being a better father or being a better husband or being a better boyfriend, things like that, just by taking a closer analysis on some of those relationships and creating introspection. So that was really what the bug was for me.